davening at 6, 6:50, and 7:50 up here. Okay, now for a quick Devar Torah. This week's Parsha starts off with blessings and curses, but one of the things it points out at the beginning, and you might say comes on the heels of Akev, if you will, pun intended, that you should not do any sins, any Chilul Hashem in Eretz Israel, in the land of Israel. The land is holy. You have to live up to the land, as it were. And it's a very important issue that we have in the Torah, that even what you consider a slight avera is considered major in the eyes of the Torah. Okay, that the Torah doesn't look at it that this is a slight and this is major. All averot are major. This was brought home to a lot of us back in the late 70s, early 80s, when Rafui Eitan was chief of staff of the IDF, Israel Defense Forces. And he was speaking before yeshiva. Now, Rafui Eitan was not a religious man. He didn't keep Shabbat. I don't know if he kept kosher or not, but he was definitely not a religious man, as it were. He arrived at the yeshiva, and he saw a orange peel on the ground. And he pointed out to the boys, whoever left this on the ground and didn't pick up after himself has committed a Chilul Hashem. They have desecrated Hashem's name by littering Eretz Israel. In other words, he looked at it that part of our obligation is also to be neat, that it's our land. How you treat your home, you go into somebody's home and it's a mess, your opinion of that person is not that great. You go in there and it's neat, you say, oh, this person really cares about his home. But the same thing with the mitzvot. If you commit averot in Eretz Israel, the punishment is much worse than if you commit them here in the Chutz La'aretz, in the outside of Israel. But it's an important thing to remember. Even in our home, we have to behave like we would outside our home. Here we behave well because the whole world is watching us. They see how we behave. Here in New York, London, wherever, Panama. And then when we're in our home, we might misbehave, but the point is, no, that's especially where we have to behave correctly. Remember why the other nations were kicked out of Eretz Israel by Hashem, because of their misbehavior, how they treated each other. So something to think about, Kaddish D'Rabbanan.